Chapter 3 practices plural and possessive nouns. There are many different scenarios that you should study in the examples. Nouns have many different scenarios for naming persons, places, things, qualities, feelings, concepts, activities, and measures. There are two classes of nouns, common and proper. Plural nouns name two or more things. Regular nouns can form the plural with the addition of s or es. There are numerous different types of nouns with great examples in the ebook. Be sure to study all the examples. If you ever forget, you can always look it up online as well. Apostrophes are also used to show possession, ownership, origin, authorship, and measurement. You see examples below for each of those areas. Look for possessive construction. Usually, two nouns appear together, such as Kim's book. Reverse the nouns. Use the second noun to begin a prepositional phrase. Examine the ownership word. Is it singular or plural? Does it end in S? Can an apostrophe make a difference? Sometimes we wonder about that as we are doing our writing and trying to use correct grammar as far as possessives or apostrophes. In the first example, the butler stood by the door and called the guests' names as they arrived. Or in the second, the butler stood by the door and called the guests' names as they arrived. If you're not careful, in the first one, it sounds like they're calling the guests that come in names, such as Smiley or whatever, some sort of bullying name. In the second, with the apostrophe, it makes it clear that those are the names of the guests. Some excellent examples or tips for this chapter and for the course. Are you a procrastinator? Procrastination is one of the top reasons a student may not be successful in a course. It isn't because they do poorly on the assignments, and it's because they don't turn in the assignments. Some ways to avoid this, because if you're not careful, you procrastinate one week and say, I'll get caught up the next week and just take a late penalty when the next week comes and you're even busier, and then before you know it, you've gotten 3 or 4 weeks behind and there's no way to catch up. So ways to avoid this is to get a study partner that will hold you accountable. Phone calls, text messages to each other to remind each other of what's going on that week. That does not mean you do each other's assignments for each other, but you both do the assignment. They are there to help you answer questions possibly, but mostly they are there to hold you accountable to get the assignments in. Create a schedule each week on when you will complete each assignment and stick to the schedule. You should try to schedule at least 6 hours during the week. So maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. if you work. Maybe those are the best hours for you to do that. That's 6 hours, and then you'll need at least another 3 or more on the weekend to get completed. But you should create that schedule and stick with it so you know how you're going to accomplish the tasks. Divide the tasks into smaller sections. Do not try to do it all at one sitting on the weekend. You'll become very frustrated. You won't do nearly as good a job as if you will when you divide the tasks into smaller sections. Take short breaks during your work time. Set an alarm if needed. Don't sit there for more than an hour at a time. It's really better if you get up about every 45 minutes for about 15 minutes, go do something else for 15 minutes, and then get right back on task. Ask questions immediately if you get stuck. And I've said this before, but I can't say it too many times. It's very important that you ask questions as soon as you get stuck and not postpone those questions. Hopefully this will help. You should now go to the ebook and read for more detailed information on the topic this week. Have a great week.